There is a lead generation cheat code that nobody knows, nobody wants to tell you, and I'm going to give you the raw and real strategy that I use to take my company Clipper from 0 to 100K a month in 90 days. I'm going to show you guys our Stripe, which is about 60% of our active business. We've done $12,000 in net volume, and it's only March 7th right now. And that's just on Stripe. We've already had another 6,000 come in on Bankwire. So all in all, this month will probably be very close to that 100K mark again. And I did that all within 90 days of acquiring the business. Now, I'm also going to give you the same strategies that we use to help generate our clients an extra $86 million in revenue in the last year alone, all with $0 in ad spend. This is purely organic media. Now, who does this work for? This works for service companies. So if you watch my videos, you're probably into clipping. This works for you. This works for real estate. This works for aviation, private practices, etc. This also works extremely well for influencers who have digital products, courses, consultants, gurus, brands, businesses, CPAs, lawyers. Any business that sells a product or service to somebody, this will work amazing for you. In this video, I'm going to give you the entire short form funnel breakdown that we used, how you can do this for your business or for others, and it'll all hopefully be in 50 minutes or less. But first, if you are a business and you're watching this and you think that you could use this exact content system, but you don't have the time to learn, you don't have the time to hire the people for it, then head over to nathanj.co/lead surge. It'll be linked below. You can hire me and my team to come in and build out this entire strategy for you, just like we've done for all of the people that we listed here. But that's enough of the plugging. Back to the video. So the examples that I wanted to talk about in this strategy is short form funnels. Now, you see it every single day on social media, whether or not you know it. Ryan Serhant, great example of this. Carter Caulfield, another great example of this in the CPA space. George Salaba, who is in the car space. Now, just because I'm showing these examples doesn't mean that there aren't more. There's tons of people in the watch space, aviation space, etc., who are absolutely crushing with this strategy, including some clients that we work with. So let's head over to Ryan Serhant, and I'm going to show you guys the step-by-step process on what exactly he's doing. So it all starts with content creation. You need a content creation strategy in order to make this work. Whether that's just you sitting down every single day talking about trendy topics, or if it's hiring somebody to record your daily life or going on podcasts, you need to be doing this because right now content is key. Popping back over to our doc, we have a step-by-step guide of exactly how the funnel works. So the number one is content, because content is going to be what attracts people to your page. So Ryan Serhant is a real estate agent, and down here below, I put something that's extremely important, which is you want to sell them on a story, not your business or your product. So if you are a real estate agent, don't sell them on why real estate is great and why you should buy a home. No, sell them on the experience, sell them on the feelings that you get when buying a home. Sell them on you, sell them on yourself and who you are and what it feels like to buy a home with you instead. Because they already know they want to buy a home. If they're going to buy one, they already want to. So you're not going to convince them, but you can convince them to buy it with you. Now, the same goes for being a CPA. 95% of people know an accountant or already have an accountant if they're doing business, right? So why are they going to go with Carter instead of with their existing CPA? Well, it's probably because they watch his reels and they see him, God blesses us so we can be blessing somebody else, where I think he gives somebody money in this reel, or they see his tax strategy through his videos and his personality and they say, wow, I really like this guy. Not because they think he's the best accountant in the world. Maybe they do, but in reality, it's because they like him. They like his story. They like what he stands for. The same goes for Carlton Dennis. This guy is netting over $1 million a month because of his organic content. That is purely it. It is all organic. And if you actually look at these videos, it's just him with a camera and a microphone.
Hey, I'm here with one of the biggest tax advisors.
No. We are the biggest tax advisors in the game.
And part of the reason why we are letting you guys know why we want to use.
Just so you guys are aware, this watch right here is like $500,000. And this guy is a CPA. So you're like, why do CPAs make this much money? This was the first viral CPA guy. It's the same reason why Dave Ramsey and all these people have so much money too, is because content is key and they've been gatekeeping it from you. And so I'm here to hopefully expose that on how important this is. Now, going and making this content is extremely easy, especially if you have a system like my company would put in place for you. Now, if you want to do this yourself, what you would want to do is figure out what the key, most entertaining part of your business or your story is and sit in front of a camera and just talk. Once that's done, you go on places like LinkedIn, Discord, etc. to find video editors that are going to be able to put it into this style, which I'm about to show you.
They want all the chickens to convey. What do I do here?
So they want to buy the property, but they want the chickens that are on property to come with the sale, right?
That's correct.
North Carolina. So you bifurcate the deal. You do a land sale contract for the...
As you can see, what is it, right? B-roll, subtitles, music, sound effects, and occasional zooms for emphasis or other elements like that to make it a little bit more original. This, as weird as it sounds, right, is generating them leads. Now, how do I know this? Is because I work with tons of people in the real estate space, and I've seen the leads for myself. These are part of the reason that we've generated over $86 million in revenue for other businesses, is because I understand this. Now, if you see in the comments right here, all of the chickens, one of the things that they are doing, which is part of the step-by-step process, is content which attracts attention to your page. The second step is getting a follower, which is basically your stamp of approval. That's somebody telling you that they like what you're doing. Consistency is the next most important part. All of these people that I'm showing you, from Carter to George to Ryan Serhant, Carlton Dennis, all of these people are consistent with their content. They're posting every day, if not twice a day or more. With consistency comes the close, which is the most important part. So although I'm telling you guys to sell them on a story, not all of your content can always be selling them on a story. It's not always going to be about, you. Occasionally, maybe once or twice a week, you should work in content that is a direct close. So what I mean by that is, for somebody like Ryan Serhant, he has this program called Sell It. And I believe it's called Sell It with Serhant. It's basically one-on-one real estate coaching that he sells, correct?
People buy brands, not products.
Wow, he's basically telling everybody what I'm telling you guys for free. So as you guys can see, even on the Sell It with Serhant page, they're implementing the exact same content strategy. And the reason that they're doing this is because this is their page where they are directly closing people. They're probably doing DM outreach directly from this page on anybody who interacts with their content, to then go and click the link in their bio, which would then direct them to either their custom GPT guide, which would be free, or their pro package, their Sell It membership, etc. So again, the strategy: you get followers in. Once they follow you, right, that's their stamp of approval. You continue your consistency, and once or twice a week, you go on a hard close, or you just send people DMs who are interacting with your content who you think you'd be qualified leads for your business. As well as you can directly plug what your business, service, or product is in these videos organically as well. Once that happens, people are automatically going to go over to this. They're going to see, oh my God, I already love Ryan, what we call him a warm lead. By doing this, you are unlocking warm leads, which fill your calendar, completely packed schedule with people who trust you and who already want to buy your product or service, no matter what it is, and already know you. So these calls are like this. They're like 5 or 10 minutes long. It's just, hey, here's what we do. Here's the payment info. Let me know when you're paid. That is the experience that we have doing this for myself, as well as doing it for all the other businesses and brands that we work with. So no matter what industry you're in, you could be a clipper, you could be a real estate agent, CPA, whatever it is. If you build out a short form funnel for yourself and you're building out a brand, and even if it's not you in the videos, even if you're repurposing other people's content as a real estate agent or whatever, you can have in the caption, hey, if you guys are interested in real estate, shoot me a DM. There's tons of different strategies that you can do. Even if you don't want to show your face, you can still generate leads. Once you have these warm leads and your business is crushing, then it's time to scale. Again, me and my team can help you do this all organically, all automatically. We'll put in our systems. But if you want to do this yourself, it's all about finding the right editors, training them, and then consistently upping the amount of content and the number of pages that you have. Again, Ryan Serhant, great example of this. He has his own Ryan Serhant page. He also has Serhant, North Carolina. He also has Sell It Like Serhant. Also has Serhant Studios, and he has the show on Netflix, Owning Manhattan, all with separate Instagram pages, all with separate brands, all with their own separate brand identities as well. And Serhant, North Carolina isn't the only Serhant page that he has. Owning Manhattan, which is his show, he has Serhant Listed by Serhant, Serhant New York, Serhant Signature. This is the strategy, and this is literally under people's nose, and they're just ignoring it. Why do you think this guy who's on Netflix, who sells billions of dollars of real estate every single year, why is he going so hard on content? Well, it's because it works, guys. Don't take it from me. Take it from him. Serhant New York. I just pulled up, without even trying, 10 pages that Ryan Serhant owns and runs entirely on his own. All of these are generating him probably hundreds, if not thousands, of leads that are warm leads who want to work with Ryan and his team every single day. Now, think to yourself, what would this do for my business? What would this do for my real estate business? What would this do for my brokerage? What would this do for my CPA firm? What would this do for my clipping business? What would this do for my editing business? What would this do for my photography business? Anybody watching this video can apply the exact same framework that these people are using to your existing business, whether or not you are showing your face. Another great example of this, of generating leads without ever showing your face, this account, Social Media Money, these are short form editors. As you can see, they have Jason Nash, Hey Big Mike, etc. What do they do to generate leads? They post organic clips of other people. And when they get views, they will go and interact with anybody who interacts with this content, or they'll leave this, want us to edit your clips, comment viral, and we'll DM you to get started. They do all of these things intentionally to generate leads. Now, they don't even show their face, right? The guy who owns this page isn't even showing his face, and he's still doing a great job at it. So again, it works for every industry, every niche. Then once you're done with content scaling, right? Once you have all these pages, your DMs are going to be flooded. You're going to keep getting leads via DM. At this point, you can either hire a sales team, you can be answering these DMs yourself, or you can actually go and direct message your dream clients, people that you want to work with. Why? Because there's a likelihood that they've either seen your content already, or you have so many followers by this point that they're going to want to work with you and want to reach out. I was actually able to get in contact with Ryan Serhant, not about any of his videos or anything else, just on a personal basis, tell him, hey man, love what you're doing, love everything. And he responded. So the only reason he did that is because I have a great social media presence, and he does as well. And so he probably sees what I'm doing and respects it. So you never know what kind of doors will open from content. And even though it feels weird and it feels like, the leads for my business are on socials, they're not going to watch the stuff, they do. Ryan is proof of it. I'm proof of it. And stop using excuses. Stop letting excuses like that get in the way of you growing and scaling your business. So if you guys want any help with this, click the link below. If you guys want more business and higher level videos, subscribe, leave a comment below if you liked it. And until next time, peace.